Hello Gemini, and welcome to your reading. This will be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You guys are dealing with the Gemini and you're watching, then Cross Watcher. This message might make more sense to you, and these are timeless readings. So Gemini, let's jump into your reading. See what we got. Okay. All right. First card coming out, 9 of Pentacles. You are finding your way, finding your worth, or is it you need to start working on the self-worth? But I think you're moving along here quite well. Let's get some more cards here, Gemini. Oh yeah, you're for sure figuring it out here with the Death card. Yeah, this is change, metamorphosis at its finest. Oh my God, and literally the next card coming out is a 5, and 5s are all about change. Yeah, you're overcoming it though. You're overcoming those battles that are attached to the 5 of Wands. Okay, you are for sure sorry, I was waiting for the truck to go by. I don't know how loud it is. You are for sure figuring it out. And I don't know if it's just you're staying solution focused or you're like really wanting to see the positive, but I see all this effort. Man, this has been going on in the collective. I swear, I did like 3 readings yesterday and like it is heavy in the collective right now. 10 of Pentacles, the Hermit, Queen of Swords. Was this a transitional ending that started this? I don't know if you just went through a breakup. It almost feels like, and I don't know how long ago this was, but at some point the rug got pulled out from underneath you. Okay? Literally where I could not find my balance. I cannot find my footing, and I was literally struggling through the darkness to find the light, to find the happiness, to find the joy. It does feel a little bit faint, and so I'm thinking that sometime in the past. Now, I'm not sure how far back that goes. However, like I see sun where you're at now, and so that's why I'm like, oh, we're moving into the light, in the sunshine, in the positivity, but let's keep going. You don't have to chase happiness anymore, Gemini. This is great. You're doing just fine by yourself. And I don't know if you could have even changed into like transformed into another relationship. I'm not too sure. It's really highlighting just your energy. I can't see if anybody else is there, but I could definitely pick up on somebody from the past. So let's see what else we got. Okay, we'll take those two. Yeah, King of Wands. Oh, and the Guardian. Yeah. Okay. But who's the protector? Is that like in your, it almost feels like it's in your DNA. Are you wanting to protect people and always look out for them? It can be vice versa, right? If we're entangled or enmeshed with somebody else, it can be somebody else looking out for you. It can't even be spirit guides. However, with King of Wands there, I feel I want to help. It makes me feel really humble, honestly. And I think that's your energy, and it makes me want to like be a better person, and it makes me want to like look out for somebody. And I don't know if that's like the multiple somebodies, like I'm saying, if that's just like your personality, then you could be that, you know, one that watches out and always wants to make sure everybody's okay. But it could be attached to one special person, because it really tugged into my emotional heartstrings there for a second. Whoa. Okay, let's keep going, Gemini. Let's see what we got. Okay. Gemini, King of Swords. Oh, we got 2 kings popping out. Something else flip. Yep. What do we got? And the Page of Pentacles. It's very interesting. This is giving me a couple messages. Whatever you were once waiting on, I think it defined you. It almost like it took in a part of your identity. I don't think that's your story anymore. It almost feels like you transcended that, meaning, I don't know, it's like you don't identify with this old part of you anymore. But I kind of feel another person attached to it, meaning like sometimes, okay, here's a really good example, right? Sometimes in a relationship we get really wrapped into that other person, and it almost like defines you, like, oh my God, who am I outside of being a wife? Or who am I outside of being a husband? Like, who am I outside of the relationship? And so there was a part of you that was still kind of attached to this relationship dynamic and who you were in that relationship, and it became part of your identity that maybe, and I don't know if you were all in with this, but going back to the example, it's like, oh, all I knew how to be was a wife or a husband or a mother or a father, whatever this is, right? I don't honestly feel kids, but it could be. But I think for some time that you were just so wrapped in that became you and all you knew of yourself. But for some reason, the King of Swords like rewrote the whole story. I got a whole new story here, let me tell you. And so that's why I kind of feel like you're finding yourself, right? With that Nine of Pentacles, what started out, that independent energy, which is great. And also having the Hermit too, right? I mean, you got 2 freaking 9s there. Like, you're fine all by yourself. You know what's really great with that energy? It's like when I don't need another person, that's when you're so in alignment with self. Like, other people come in, lovers, partners, all kinds of stuff. And so that's why I'm like, I can't even see if you're in a current new relationship or something else is going on, but they're mainly just focusing on your energy because you're doing so well. And that even could be your spirit guide saying, hey, we're protecting you through this transformation, right? Because we've also got the Death there, which is so interesting. These both are like, you're transforming. You know, a lot of people have been really stepping into their higher self lately. Not all the signs have been picking up on it. It's like randomly here and there. It's very similar to that. But for you, it's just like one piece let go of, creating a new you, the Empress, right? Okay. Let's see what else we got here, Gemini. There we go. Okay, let's look at these. Okay. We've got Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is a busy energy. Temperance. But why is it you're trying to find your balance with or without that person? Oh, 7 of Pentacles. I know what that is. Okay. Ooh, and 2 7s popping out. I don't know. I just keep hearing you're doing just fine. But what I want to say with this, because there are quite a few people here. I mean, we've got a king, a queen, a page, also the hermit. Wow. The guardian, another king. Yeah. And then now the queen over here. There's a lot of people in energy. Here's what it feels like. I'm doing just fine with or without you. If you come back into my life or if somebody new comes into my life, it's the added bonus, right? And, oh, interesting. I don't always look at the timer. When I looked, it's at 717, so you may want to look up that angel number. There may be like a code there for you, just for you. But it's just like, hey, the relationship is the added bonus. Like, I'm good alone, and not that you're pushing love away, but if it comes in, you're still open, because that's what it feels like. No matter what's going on, you're still okay. It's interesting because the 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords definitely tells me there's still more work to do, but when is there not? Like, seriously, let's get real for a second. It's never just like, oh my God, I'm healed and I'm over you and I'm completely fine. Like, life keeps throwing us curveballs and we go down this path and go down that. And so, oh God, the wheels on the bottom of the deck. Wow. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, when is it? It's like they're highlighting that, but I'm like, when is it not over? Like, it's always just one thing after the other. We just keep learning and evolving. And so it's not like completely, you're in a different headspace, but it's not like you've completely stepped in that higher self yet, but you're in a very good place where it's good enough for now, right? Let's look at a final outcome for you, Gemini. Yeah, oh my God. As I put the other cards to the side and I still have the 2 7s here, a third 7 pops out. Interesting enough, what did I say the one time I looked at the timer? It said 717. Again, 2 7s. When 2 7s came out, here's the other 7. Okay, that's awesome. 7 of Wands, and there's the Ace. That's beautiful. Okay, let's talk about 7s for a second in numerology. They're very lucky. They're a high vibrational energy. I always see them as like sometimes, you know what probably aligns with you the most is like the congrats, you're doing a good job, like from your spirit guides. That would make sense is what that's coming in. But 3 7s in the tarot card with the 717, that's like your lucky vibration right now. I don't know, I just keep hearing you're healing, but you're fine. You've got this. You're moving forward, and that's what's happening because you're giving yourself space to heal. It's like you're holding space for yourself. Not rushing the process, but at the same time you're not looking back. You're definitely moving forward with this. Okay, Gemini, I think this is a great place to wrap up your reading. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you got anything out of this video, do me a favor and that thumbs up button. This way I know you got something that resonated. If you guys haven't yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's a bell too. You want to hit the bell and turn on all notifications. Why? Because I do daily videos. I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages. That next message just might be the message that you need to hear today. All right, my loves. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Be blessed.